Welcome to thriveVerse. What if two of the most iconic tech figures sat down for a chat? Picture this: Steve Jobs of Apple and Bill Gates of Microsoft, face to face. Let's eavesdrop.
Bill, is that a tie? Still holding on to that, huh?
It's called a classic look, Steve. You might have heard of it. And those jeans of yours, do they come with a turtleneck lifetime supply?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, it's the official uniform for thinking differently.
Speaking of which, your whole Think Different campaign, are you implying we at Microsoft think normal?
Well, if the shoe fits, or in your case, the sneaker.
All right. How about this? I've always been about a PC on every desk. You've always been about, what? A piece of art in every pocket?
More like a tool for the mind. And a little elegance doesn't hurt, Bill.
Remember the time you made that 1984 ad? Were we the big bad empire you were aiming at?
Well, every good story needs a hero and a villain. All in good fun, right? Bill, though we were once bitter rivals, I think we both have regrets about some actions in those competitive days.
You're right, Steve. I regret that our rivalry often turned nasty, like when Microsoft borrowed Apple's GUI design for Windows. In hindsight, that was shady.
And I regret publicly berating you and calling Microsoft lazy and uninspired. It just played well on stage.
We both made harsh accusations, but the truth is, we spurred each other to take more risks and work harder by being rivals. Competition fueled innovation.
Absolutely. As much as we wanted to crush each other, the tech industry benefited enormously. But I do wish some practices were more ethical on both sides.
Me too, Steve. Though success often required playing rough in business, we shouldn't have stooped to smear campaigns or stealing ideas outright.
Well said. For all our heated rivalry, I always did respect your smarts and vision. Microsoft's impact is undeniable.
And Apple's products inspired with simplicity and style that we never quite matched. Our strengths were different.
At least we can find humor in the ruthless days now. Remember when I quoted you saying, 640K memory should be enough for anyone?
Oh yeah, I never lived that one down. We were young and arrogant. But the world needs both our styles of innovation. It's been a journey, hasn't it? From the days of clunky PCs and original Macs to iPhones and tablets. Remember the days when 64 KB RAM was a big deal?
Well, Bill, though we were once adversaries, I must admit Microsoft drove personal computing forward.
And likewise, Steve, Apple's visually appealing products have pushed innovation. Though I could never match your trademark showmanship.
Too true, my friend. Your software may have ruled the world, but my presentation certainly added some flair.
I'll concede that point. Though dominating the PC market share kept me plenty busy without worrying about being a celebrity.
My fame drew attention, but focusing solely on business made you the world's wealthiest man. Your philanthropy is beyond admirable.
Coming from you, that means a lot. While our approaches were different, we shared a vision to put computing power in people's hands.
Absolutely. Bringing cutting-edge technology to the masses drove both Apple and Microsoft's success. We each gave the world a digital leap forward.
Well said, Steve. Despite being rivals for so long, I've grown to respect you immensely. You were truly one of a kind.
As are you, Bill. The world benefited from our competition and creativity. Though in honesty, I did enjoy poking fun at Windows from stage.
I'll admit, we weren't always as user-friendly as Apple. Your keynotes kept us working to improve.
We might have had our differences, but we shared the dream to change the world through tech.
Agreed. And your insistence on design and integration shaped a generation. You didn't just sell products, you sold experiences.
By the way, how's your philanthropy going?
Every day is a new challenge, Steve. It's about making a difference, just with a different tool set.
One last thing, Bill. Remember the early days when we worked together on Mac software? Those were fun times.
Absolutely. Rivals, yes, but also collaborators. The tech world is big enough for both of us.
And there you have it, folks. Two giants, one industry. Can you imagine where we'd be without them? If you enjoyed this hypothetical chat, give us a thumbs up and dive deeper into thriveVerse for more. Until our next imaginary gathering, keep thriving and stay curious. While based on known facts and quotes, This dialogue is speculative and is intended for entertainment purposes only.